Bill Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
They're going to bury him in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Wilson.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Justin Madubuike
able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Being chased out left. And And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now it's Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. They find some open field here. And they're going to be set up down around the... Yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Darnold. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. This is Carson. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talked about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
And no team got after the quarterback quite like the Steelers did last season. They led the NFL in sacks and quarterback pressures, and there's another one right there. This Pittsburgh team, always known as Blitzburgh.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Play action. Now Wilson. Open man, here is Cobb. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he
got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Gabriel Davis there to make the grab. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A first down throw, Darnold. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that makes it 14-10. Makes the score Steelers 14, Bills 10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Caught by Cobb. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Bills are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before the break, Darnold. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one.
And Darnold, he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. First and goal, 6-yard line. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. If they're able to keep the quick pass in front of them, and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. Darnold, quick hitter here, it's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Back to throw, Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Great defense there on third and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. On second down, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They go play action now. Wilson. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Cole Kmet there to make the grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. No problem there on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And I have to think that the Ravens are going to continue to find ways to get J.K. Dobbins the ball, and even more in the passing game this year. Just 18 catches as a rookie a year ago. Would not be surprised to see that number at least double